Hello lads, I'm going to be breaking down just the main card of UFC 312. I'm not doing the whole thing. Kind of sucks, it's my bad. But from now on I'm going to be trying to get the videos up on a Sunday or a Monday every time from now on. Because I may as well just have the whole week to fucking have people looking at it before the fight night gets over. Because putting it up this late in the week is a load of bollocks, to be honest. It does fuck all for me. So I'm just going to get the main card done, go through these 5 fights. To be honest, other than these 5 fights, the card is fucking terrible. Like, it's so bad. The only people I'm actually interested in seeing is Ilya's brother fighting Colby Tikni's he's fighting Alex Volkanovski's main training partner, which is actually it's a huge fight, to be fair. But we have, there's genuinely no evidence to go off that Alex Topuria is anything other than what Ilya says, or what all the Georgian lads are saying. They all talk about him like he's the real deal, but he's 6 fights, and the lads he's fighting are he's 6 fights, 1 loss got finished, and the lads he's fighting are just terrible. Just look at one of these random cunts. 1-11. His second last fight that he fought is 1-11, and you want me to fuck off? Anyways, yeah, fuck off. Look, these are just terrible fights. Kevin Jousset, I don't mind him, but he's just shit. And Anshul Jubilee is absolutely shit. This is a terrible fight. Well, it's not a terrible fight, but nobody cares about it. Anshul Jubilee is so bad. He was winning the fight 2 rounds up against Mike Breeden, and then Mike Breeden just starts barking at him. Anshul Jubilee gets scared and gets knocked out. He just got scared and lost. So, wrong zoo. I mean, there's nobody here who anybody has heard of, who anybody fucking cares about. It's probably one of the worst main event UFCs I've ever seen, other than the main 2 fights. But the main card is okay. That's just what I'm just gonna say. Jack Jenkins is fucking legit as it gets. I would watch that fight. I am gonna watch that fight, but I think he's gonna win that one against Gabriel Santos. Tom Nolan, I didn't actually look into this one, but I would not be surprised at all if Colby ends up beating Ilya's brother Alex at all. Like, this guy is legit fucking in an amazing gym training with Volkanovski the whole time. Obviously Alex is with Ilya the whole time, but I'm gonna go with Colby to win that one. I'm gonna go with Jack Jenkins to get a finish. His leg kicks are just absolutely brutal. And after that, I'm just going to head into the main card, because one of the worst cards ever. Like, it's just fucking dragging through fucking 10 fights of that and not care about a single fire. Anyways, just going to start with fucking Jake Matthews and fucking Francisco Prado. It's alright. Jake's in the UFC since 2014. He's some great wins. He's a bad loss to who did he lose to? Or not a bad loss, but he lost to Daniel Zellhuber, and Jamie Malarkey got decisioned. I don't think... also, Prado's coming off from lightweight to welterweight to fight Jake Matthews. Matthews is about as experienced as it gets. Prado's only 3 fights in the UFC, and... Prado, who lost the 2 fights. Prado has 3 fights in the UFC. 2 of them are losses to Zellhuber and Malarkey, and he has 1 finish win over Ottoman Azaitar, where he got like a spinning elbow and went to ground and pound and shit. But he's good striking. Other than that, I don't see what he really has to offer. And I don't know if people would agree with that, but he's very young. Doesn't seem to be the quality that you need to be like a mainstay in the UFC for a long time, and that's exactly what Jake Matthews is. And I know Jake has slowed down a little bit in 1 or 2 fights, but I think 30 years old, he's going to be in good shape. He's going to be ready. He's all the skills to win. And I think he's going to use all the skills to win. He's a slight favourite. I do agree. I think he's going to get to win by decision. Just going to go Jake Matthews by decision. Whatever. He's the veteran. I think this is just an easy one. Jimmy Crute, Bellato. I have 1 or 2 underdogs here. I've only doing 5 fights. I think I have 2 underdogs, but I think Jimmy Crute's going to get the win here. I know Bellato is a fucking powerful cunt. He's only ever lost twice to Vitor Petrino in the Contender Series, and before he was even in the UFC, where he got finished. And he's a big power puncher. He's fucking super strong, super powerful cunt. But Crute's been around the UFC for ages too. He finished Paul Craig. He finished Sam Alvey. He finished Michael Oleksiejczuk. So he's they're all legit fucking UFC fighters. There's no question about it. So and he has the power. The only thing that would be slightly in question is, will he be able to mix together the wrestling? I think that's the way he's going to win, if he can just mix it all together, because he has the experience. He is well rounded. I don't think it's smart if he just stands there and shreds up Bellato, because he just doesn't have the power or the speed, and he has been caught bad before. He lost to Jamal Hill when he got knocked out, which was that was a bad loss. Like, there's not much saying about that. Bellato was a LFA light heavyweight champ, so he's no slouch himself. Like, he does have good wins, but he's not UFC proven, and he's never beaten a top fighter. So simple as that's just the way it's going to go. Jimmy Crute to get the win. I love this one. The feature fight that's not a championship fight. Taliesin is coming in as a favourite here, and it's wrong. You will make some money here off Justin Tafa. I guarantee it. Well, I will anyways. That's my decision. I think he's a good underdog. I think Teixeira is what, 6'7". Anyways, fucking hell. Taliesin Teixeira, he's 6'7". He's a fucking ginormous lanky cunt. He moves his head okay side to side, but he's just very stiff, and he's right there to get hit, especially by a small fucking powerful quick cunt like Tafa. Right down the middle. I can just see a big knockout happening this time. I do think it was actually kind of set up on purpose as the main fight. That's not a championship fight, just to get the crowd going insane. Teixeira's the favourite. There's a lot of people picking him. I'm going to go a Justin Tafa knockout, to be honest. I think this is one of those fights that he just has to win. Obviously, his issue is conditioning. If it goes to the end of round 2 or into round 3, he could end up getting pieced apart and in trouble. It's the same problem any fat Islander has. It's conditioning. Like, you're going to end up, if you don't end up fucking catching him big, you are in trouble. But I think he is going to catch him big. I'm going to go with Justin Tafa to get the win by knockout. That's an easy decision for me. Weili Zhang, absolutely love Weili Zhang. How can you not fucking love Weili Zhang? Like, a proper champion, an active champion, world class. Like, there's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say about this woman like that can take away from what she's done. The only person she's lost to, Rose Namajunas. She got knocked out by her the first time on the Masvidal Usman card. I remember, and then decision by her second time in a fucking class fight. She had one of the best fights of all time with Joanna in the first fight, and then the second fight against Joanna, she ended up finishing her, spinning fucking back fist elbow, cool as shit ever, face planted her. Coming off a great performance at I don't know if she's coming off it actually. I know she had a great performance at UFC 300. Yeah, that's the last fight 9 months ago. Before that, Lemos decision. Esparza, yeah, she does a huge favour there taking the belt off Esparza. Because there's by no right Carla Esparza should be a world champion in the UFC, and Weili Zhang proved that. Something Rose Namajunas just couldn't fucking do, even though Rose fucking boomed Weili. But Tatiana has, pretty safe to say, the best wrestling in after Charlotte. Chain wrestling, grappling, clinch work, big knees, constant pressure. Tatiana Suarez is a for real contender here. No joke, I could definitely see her fucking start getting a wrestling game going, picking up rounds, and if her conditioning is on point with the wrestling and she can stay on top position, it's absolutely a winnable fight for her. But championship experience and who they've fought, who they've beaten. Tatiana Suarez has beaten Carla Esparza. She has beaten fucking Montana De La Rosa. What's the fucking fight I watched? Jessica Andrade. She had a good fight against Jessica Andrade. She finished Alexa Grasso. So she's about as legit as it gets, like, for a top level fighter. Like, she's beating all the people she needs to, but championship experience, who they've beaten, all round skill. Like, Weili has shown against Esparza, I know Suarez did too, that she is strong to defend wrestling, defend takedowns, get reversals, get on top, challenge with submissions. And I think she has slowed down a little bit. I know she's 35 years old, but as long as Tatiana doesn't get that ball rolling bad and get Weili tired, which we haven't really seen yet, you just have to go with Weili for the win. She's the only thing that I would point to Weili being any bit of a hole is that when she's fighting a real technical sharp striker, she does leave openings and she gets caught with fast fucking strikes. And Tatiana Suarez doesn't have that at all. Her striking just leaves so much to admire, to be honest. I think if Weili can just push her off her, get the fucking hands going, start kicking her legs out from under, Weili all day. On to the main event. Fight of the fucking year contender. Probably fight of the, I'm going to nearly predict a fight of the year. I think this is just one of those matchups where there's no choice. It's just going to be a fucking war. Du Plessis coming in as a moderate favourite. 200, yeah, probably about what I expected. I'm going to go with the underdog here. I'm going to go with Sean Strickland to get the win, you know. Like, a lot of people make the point that Sean Strickland has one style and he sticks to it, and he doesn't ever change that. But it's always been that way. Like, his style has been the exact same before he fought Du Plessis the first time. And it's not as if Du Plessis didn't know DDP or Sean Strickland was going to come in and be jabbing and teeping the fuck out of him. Like, he knew what was going to happen the first time, and it was razor fucking close. And without that headbutt, without that cut, I seen Strickland fucking picking up the pace a lot more in the last 2 rounds. He does look like he has staph. He looks like he's something fucking strange on his arm. But the last 2 or 3 times where I've seen that in lads, it just hasn't really made a difference. So it could be something else. But for a 5-round war, it could be a fucking issue, of course. But I think Sean Strickland's going to start getting the ball rolling early. I don't know if... I think it's pretty odd. Like, I know Strickland put that thing up online saying be a man and will stand and bang. But I think it's... I think that I can actually take from that sounds like Strickland's going to start shooting a few takedowns or something. Or he's going to start mixing it together on Du Plessis, because Strickland has been for years known as a really good wrestler and a really good grappler. He just doesn't like to use it because he loves boxing. So I'd love to see him fucking shoot, clinch, maybe put pressure on. He looks fucking big. He looks strong at the press conference. So Du Plessis is just an absolute animal though. Like, there's no... I've been talking shit about him forever. There's no more talking shit. After the last fight against Adesanya, what the fuck can you say, you know? Like, you can say he looks goofy, but it's more... Like, he does have all the technical skills. He was a really good kickboxer in South Africa before he came to the UFC. He has all the technical skills. It just doesn't look like it because he's probably the best I've seen at just fighting with his instincts. Like, every time there's a small opportunity, DDP is on it, he's hurting you. If you turn around or you lose focus, he's on your legs and you're down and he chokes out like Adesanya. Or if you're fucking a tiny bit sloppy, he will blitz straight through you, he'll catch you big. It's all up to Sean Strickland staying completely sharp, completely fucking focused at all times in the fight, not letting DDP catch him big or catch him with a big takedown or get big moments in rounds, which I think he will be able to do. Like, Strickland, like, the wins he racked up there for a while, he has a fucking great win over Imavov, who we only saw last week, where he stepped up on 6 days notice and beat the shit out of Imavov. He's great wins over everybody. Yeah, that was 5 fights ago. Magomedov beat the shit out of Magomedov. Like, the only loss he has was that Du Plessis split decision, and obviously getting caught by Alex Pereira before that. But Sean Strickland looks like one of the best in the world to me. So obviously there's a slight favourite, slight fucking underdog. This is 50-50 as a fight fucking gets. Obviously going to be fight tonight. Probably going to be fight of the month. Probably going to be fight of the fucking year. It's an early one to say, but it's just one of those matchups where you just know shit is going to go down. I think shit's going to go down. I think Sean Strickland's just going to get his shit rolling. It's going to be just a war like the last time. Du Plessis obviously can fucking win. He can win a fight against anybody in the world doing some stupid looking shit. I'm just going to go Strickland. That's just what my heart's telling me. I watched the first fight. I thought he won the first fight even without the cut. Or even without fucking whatever. Like, I think he's going to be ready. I think he's going to be sharp. I do expect him to mix things up a little bit, but the front kick, the jabs, you can say it's fucking boring. You can say it's not... Like, he's not knocking lads out with one shot, but he's still beating the absolute shit out of people, which is why I don't really get the whole fucking Sean Strickland is boring thing, or like he says to the death and then he doesn't go to the death. Like, when I see Sean Strickland, it looks like he's going to the death. Like, it's just whether or not his opponent's ready to fucking go either. There's not much he could have done against Paulo Costa, like, other than turn it up in the last second. Like, that was his only real chance. Like, what's he meant to do? Go in there and start fucking swinging hooks with Paulo Costa? Fuck off. Like, he dominated him, he beat him, and he got his title shot. So that's the way it is. Anyways, thank you very much.